Howdy, with this video, I want to go over the song analysis. Before I do that, I want to go over the schedule, make sure we're all on the same page here. But we're right on schedule, though, for Monday, April 12th, and I'm doing this video on April 10th, on Saturday. The first two paragraphs of essay number 4 are due to me. These might be pretty rough. I want to make sure you've kind of got your song, you kind of know where you're headed with it, and you started on the essay. You may take a couple of songs to go through. You might get kind of halfway through one, halfway through that first paragraph and go like, well, I'm not really sure this is going to work out. It's pretty normal to have to go to a second or third song sometimes, so don't be put off by that. But really for Monday, we'll make sure you've got started on the essay, you've got your song going, and you kind of see how this is going to work out. For Thursday the 15th, I want to see your draft so far, make sure you're on the right track, making good progress. A good way to look at this, the sooner you're done with this essay, the sooner you're done with the class. Also, the more you send me for that draft on the 15th, the more I can help, right? But it's also a good chance for you to see, make sure, I can see at the end of the essay, this is working out. Again, it may be a little rough, but hopefully it shows us we're on the right track and you're going to be able to finish the essay draft. The draft's due to Ms. Shell on Monday the 19th. Obviously, we'll follow her instructions there. On the 22nd, we'll see where we're at with that, but you should be revising the draft based on her feedback. Let me take a look at it one more time. Again, I tend to check the MLA formatting and things like that. And also, you'll have a self-review to work on, just like the other essays. The final version of the song analysis and the self-review are due on the 26th. Nothing's really due on Thursday. You just need to post a copy of the graded medical essay in the e-portfolio once I get those back to you. And you get a chance to revise them. Then I'm probably going to assign the final exam on Monday the 26th. It's not going to be a big, long kind of tear-inducing final exam. They only ask you to write a short essay about the course. This co-requisite model, it has its challenges in some ways, and kind of want to hear what's working and maybe what's not working from the student side of the process. So that's generally what the final exam is going to be about. It's not going to be tell me all the meaning of life in 5-paragraph essay or something like that. It'll be pretty doable for everybody. And that'll be it. We only got 3 or 4 weeks left, right? That's kind of the good thing about college. It ends sometimes, and sometimes it ends a little sooner than you may want it to. But it's good to kind of be able to have it in and then start again next semester. For the song analysis essay, it's up there on the content page under essay assignments. I already got it downloaded. A little easier for me to highlight things and see it on my screen. With this song analysis essay, you're going to write a 1,300-word minimum analysis of why you like one song from one particular performance or album. Don't try and tell me about all the music of Johnny Cash, for example. You're going to pick one song from one particular performance. So if you really like, Folsom Prison Blues, I'm going to continue to say, do you like the studio version? There's also a live version where he's actually in Folsom Prison singing that. It's a very interesting performance. You're going to have to choose one of those and go with it. So be careful there. Make sure you're having one song from one particular performance. Another way to look at it, if you think about Bruno Mars's performance of Uptown Funk in this video, that's kind of one version of the song. When he did it at the Super Bowl halftime show, very different kind of feel to the song. It was kind of, I thought it was better at the Super Bowl. But you want to pick one particular performance there, right? Also with the 1,300 word count, the word counts, hopefully it's not intimidating you quite as much as maybe it did at the beginning. Still a lot of work, right? But the word count generally indicates, if you're not making the word count, it generally indicates a problem with development, or maybe you just have a topic that's not working out for you. But generally it's just you're not developing an idea particularly well, or you're not quite doing what you're supposed to in the essay. And that's just kind of an early warning sign that maybe there's a problem. But as you consider the song, again, the point of this essay is for you to tell me why you like this song in three different reasons you like this song. So don't try and come up with the coolest song ever or the most profound song ever. That's fine if you do. But sometimes students kind of get stuck trying to pick this most profound song to work with. And some songs that mean a lot to us can be kind of silly songs. I've had a good essay done on the Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini song. If you've never heard it, go to YouTube and play it real quick. It's a silly song, but the student remembered the time when her and her grandmother would play the song and sing and kind of sing along and dance with it. Another reason she liked the song is because she remembered a time when her grandmother, who actually turned out to be her primary caregiver, just went way out of her way to go find her a itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. And just all this effort this grandmother was willing to make for her when something really she cut out of time in her life when she thought nobody really cared about her. Just this silly song just all of a sudden becomes very meaningful to her, right? I think the third reason was it's just a fun boppity song that that just lifts your spirits. So kind of get into these questions here. Why do you like the song? Does it bring back particular memories? Does it remind you of someone or a place? Maybe this is a song that was playing the first time you saw the ocean or something like that, or the first time you went on a beach vacation, if you've ever done that. Who do you share the song with? Is there a song where all your friends get into the car and you're screaming the song out as you go down the road, and the song might bring you back your memories of high school friends or whatever. I can't tell you what song you like, right, or what it means to you. You might talk about the lyrics a little bit, but again, you're not going to tell me what happens in the song. You're going to tell me why you like the song. There's a big difference there. You're not just going to summarize what happens in the song to me. And do you like the beat, the performance? I'm not sure Uptown Funk is the most profound song ever written, but if you play it in a classroom and students are just start bopping their heads to it, it's a fun song, right? There's something about the beat that just kind of lifts you up. But again, you want to pick a song that has meaning to you. You're not trying to press the readers with this. You're trying to explain why you like the song. You may pick a song I don't know because I'm getting pretty old here, or maybe a song I don't even like. But the point is not to get me to like the song, but to show the reader why you like the song. You have all the requirements there. MLA formatting. Have to use at least 4 sources, which we'll show you here in a second. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Short quote, long quote, summary, and paraphrase. Really what we're trying to do is pull together everything we've been working on throughout the semester into this essay, make sure the MLA formatting is working, you're getting the punctuation down, and hopefully writing about something you kind of find interesting in some ways. Why does music mean so much to us, and why can one song just really have a lot of meaning throughout our lives? I break it down into sections there for you. Sections 1 and 2 may be more than one paragraph, so don't think this is just going to be a 4-paragraph essay. But the first section, you want to introduce the song and the artist. You want to tell us what specific performance you're going to talk about. Excuse me. Once you do that, you want to provide some short biography of the artist. You may be picking a group I've never heard of, maybe a fairly famous group. It kind of depends on your song, right? But you want a brief history of the song, introduction to the song. That's where one source is going to come in. You got to go out there and find a good biography. Most of these artists have their own websites where you can find biography of the artist. The section should also provide your plot summary of what happens in the song, not a plot summary of the internet, just what you hear happening in the song. This will be fairly short, but you want to kind of let the reader know, particularly assuming the reader may not have ever heard the song, just kind of summarize what's happening in the song. And tell us, is this a silly song or, kind of a Billie Eilish kind of dirge-like song? And what again, it's fun. It's a fun essay to read because you get to see what students are interested in and why they like these things. The second section should define the song's genre. Don't just say it's a pop song. What kind of pop? There's different kinds of rock and roll. There's thrash metal, grunge metal, whatever. Big hair metal is what we used to call Bon Jovi. What kind of specific genre is it? And you want to start using sources to define that genre, right? So there's a second source there. Third source is going to be the song itself because you're going to be quoting from the lyrics. Then you need one more source somewhere in there, which shouldn't be that hard to find. But the genre paragraph is kind of an interesting one to try and get into because trying to define the general category the song fits into. So doing a little bit of a definition paragraph there. Third section, this is the body of the essay. You're going to spend a paragraph on each of the 3 reasons you like this song. Really, by the way, the thesis statement should probably come in at the end of that first section or somewhere within those first two sections. But when you get to section 3, that's the body of the essay. You're going to pick 3 different reasons you like the song, and then spend a paragraph on each one of those reasons. So again, you want to kind of make sure you outline this before you get too far into the essay. Make sure you're going to be able to get 3 well-developed body paragraphs from the song. Make a big, and I'm going to say this every time I send an email out about this. Don't summarize the song in the body of the essay. You've already done that up here in the first paragraph. Tell me basically what the song's about. In the third section, you're telling us why you like the song. And you want to quote at least 3 times from the lyrics, probably once in each paragraph, of each body paragraph. And you can do more than that if you want to, but make sure you're focused on why you like the song throughout those paragraphs. And sometimes students want to get into why this artist is the greatest artist that's ever lived. Be careful with that, because that kind of takes you away from why you like this particular song, right? In conclusion, you're not going to summarize your essay. I've just read your 3 body paragraphs. I know why you like the song. What's the point of your song analysis? What's your analysis say about music? Is this going to be a song you play at your funeral or your wedding, or you're going to make your kids listen to this stuff? What does music do for us as human beings? Might be an interesting idea to get into in this paragraph. Don't just summarize your essay in the conclusion. You're going to supply the lyrics to the song. Again, that would be the third source. We'll talk about how to cite song lyrics when we get maybe into after the first 2 paragraphs. But again, pick a song you want to work with, one that has some meaning to you, that brings back memories, that reminds you of people or places or events, and hopefully it'll work out for you. If you run into trouble, be sure and let me know. One problem is I don't know your life, so I don't know which song means something to you. If I gave you a list of songs I might consider, you might go like, "Wow, this guy's old." But it's a fun essay. It's really fun to get into, and it's fun to grade. But if you have questions about it, be sure to let me know, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.